Don't leave me hanging. It's go time.
Hey everybody, it's Josh, and I'm going to have another StarCraft 2 beta commentary here for you, brought to you by PokerDiscounts.com. It's going to be between RoboFerret, the purple Protoss on the top side of Scrap Station, and LzGaMeR, member of Team Evil Geniuses, the light blue Terran, over here on the right side. And this is a best of 3. And RoboFerret did manage to take game 1 off of LzGaMeR with some crazy Void Ray tactics, and since Scrap Station is also very Void Ray friendly, I would not be surprised to see that again in this game. But LzGaMeR last game went for a no mineral strategy for like 8 minutes into the game. I mean, no gas, sorry, mineral only. Not building any refineries and only building mass barracks and marines for a long time. So it's kind of a weird strategy going up against, you know, another sort of weird strategy. It was a 3-gate Void Rays on Lost Temple, which I actually don't see that often with the spawning positions that they had. So LzGaMeR going to try and probably play a little bit more standard this time, as last time it did kind of bite him in the butt, trying to do that fast expansion with no gas at all. And RoboFerret is going to be the first one to scout yet again. It looks like he does like just warping in that first pylon and then sending his probe all the way around the map. And he will be able to kill that SCV if he stays on it, but he's going to choose not to do that. He will see this barracks being in a non-wall position, so maybe LZ will float it over, maybe not, I don't know. And more SCVs being made, of course. Looks like these workers are just going to play ring around the barracks for a little bit, and RoboFerret really just kind of hoping to stay alive long enough to see when a gas goes up. Normally a Terran player will like to build a refinery while that barracks is still going up so that he can get a factory as soon as possible, or at least get some sort of add-on. And LzGaMeR again looks like he's got a lot of money. He's got 200 minerals saved up, still has not started a refinery. I'm not sure if this scouting probe is really messing with him or what, but he has not even got an SCV over in Robo's base, so Robo building freely, getting his pylon gateway assimilator build, just like every Protoss every game, and he is going to get another pylon in there before starting a cybernetics core, so he's going to actually be a little bit slower than some Protoss players that I like to see. However, Robo is a big proponent of macro. He is going to chrono boost probes for the time being every time he's able to, and drop that second assimilator, so Robo looking ahead towards some other sort of tech after getting that cybernetics core down, instead of just plopping down another gateway right away. And LzGaMeR is finally going to start scouting over there. Robo's scout is still alive, checking out that there's still no gas over here. LzGaMeR still only cranking out marines and supply depots to this point in the game, dropping a mule there with his orbital command. And LzGaMeR still, it looks like he's not changing up too much from last game. However, his scout has arrived at Robo's base. He's going to see that cybernetics core as expected, and a second gateway there. So this is about the time where Robo needs to make a decision what sort of tech he's going to be pursuing based on what he's seen over in LZ's base, which is no gas. So if he's planning for a marine-heavy build from LzGaMeR, he can tech toward High Templar or Colossi. LzGaMeR is expanding quickly again with this command center over here at his natural expansion, and getting another barracks up. Still no gas from LzGaMeR, but I'm sure he's played enough Terran versus Protoss to know what he's doing by this point, so we'll just have to see what he comes up with. 3 gates coming out quickly this time for RoboFerret. Not going to see a Stargate before that 3rd gate this time around, so RoboFerret looks like he might just be going for the overpowering Tier 1 unit mix against this very low gas build of LzGaMeR. He knows that with no gas, LzGaMeR is not going to be able to upgrade shields or stim or concussive shells or anything, so if he's got only marines with no upgrades, that Tier 1 mix will do quite well against them, especially with sentries being able to push them all around the place with force fields. Robo is going to send one stalker over here. He lost his probe earlier, so he wants to make sure LzGaMeR isn't doing anything too crazy. He is going to lose that stalker if he sticks around. Instead, he walks him on back home and builds just another pylon here. Nothing crazy, still getting that warp gate tech. It looks like he's still just spending chrono boost on economy for the time being, not building any units. Last game we saw him chrono boosting out of his first 2 gateways pretty much constantly. Instead, this time just getting a couple of sentries and expanding himself over on the far left, top left, at his natural expansion. And LzGaMeR's command center is done. He's starting to saturate that up a little bit, and also pumping out marines from 4 barracks. He finally has 2 gas up now, collecting from both of those, so he is going to be able to add on some add-ons as soon as possible. It looks like a Stalker did sneak through here somehow, walked right past the bunkers. LzGaMeR must have unloaded it unwittingly and walked his Marines to a poor position, but Robo getting a free scout basically. No need for the Stalker to have even arrived at this base. He is going to get a look at pretty much everything. Actually did not see that second gas, so RoboFerret's still just a tiny bit in the dark, but I think he can see the important things, which are these 4 barracks. He did not see the expansion yet either, so he's probably going to assume that LzGaMeR was doing that just because the build is very similar to what he just witnessed on Lost Temple. Getting that robotics facility now, so possibly going to see Colossi and not High Templar. I don't know. That's of course all based on RoboFerret's decision making, and RoboFerret is a really good player, so I'm sure he knows better than I. And 3 more sentries coming in now, so sentry's doing very well against those Marines, like I said earlier, as long as you've got enough units to support. If he's got enough Zealots and Stalkers in the mix to have those force fields matter, then it will be good for him. Is he going to make an Observer first? Yes, he will. Not chrono boosting that, as he does not have enough juice. Instead, he's just making more than enough probes so that when this Nexus finishes, he can just drag them all over, and it looks like the Nexus is finished, already dropping 2 more assimilators, so getting his economy going in full gear. LzGaMeR still has not dropped any gas on this natural expansion. He is adding on all these add-ons now, though. 3 reactors and a tech lab, so going to be using this tech lab primarily for ghosts. From this Ghost Academy, he did get the increased energy for ghosts when they spawn, so looking to score some nice EMPs and get those Marines in there firing away. He probably wants to get this stim pack next. He does have 100 gas now, and there it goes right as he gets enough gas to do it. So basically he'll EMP with whatever ghosts he has on the field, and these Marines will stim and move in and try to kill whatever they can before going down themselves. And all these sentries here, though, force fields are going to play a big part in whatever battle we see, I have a feeling. Also getting that robotics bay now, so yes, Colossi are going to be in the plans for RoboFerret. He did have an observer somewhere. I thought he definitely made an observer somewhere. I'm not sure where he ended up. Does he have him hotkeyed? Yes, he does. There he is. Did you know you can click on these players' hotkeys to go straight to their units? See? 1, 2, 3. And so now I know exactly where that observer is because he hotkeyed it, and it's going to get a good view of all these many Marines. Gas now going up for LzGaMeR finally at that expansion. Robo just chilling out here with Automaton 2000, the very friendly member of Team Josh South. Actually 2 automatons, so lots of robotic animals all over the place. RoboFerrets and automatons just walking around. And LzGaMeR is starting to shoot down these destructible rocks. Looks like he is going to go for the shortcut over to RoboFerret's base. He does have a pylon in place already, so he can warp in some units whenever these rocks start to lose health. Is getting his first Colossus now and chrono boosting the crap out of it, as well as getting that extended thermal lance. Also adding on 2 more gateways already finished, and three more gateways, I guess you could say, and now he's going to have 6 warp gates here relatively soon, and LzGaMeR just now making his push. He's got 2 ghosts and a bunch of Marines, so we'll see. Looks like RoboFerret did warp in some Stalkers. He's going to take one little shot at the rocks himself and back off. He's going to get his sentries in place. He knows that this wave of Marines is incoming, so what is he going to build to combat them? Stalkers. That way he can force field these around, have the Stalkers still be at good range to hit them. Stalkers actually have 1 more range than a Marine. Stalkers have 6, Marines have 5, and this Colossus here is going to be able to park wherever he wants and just shoot lines and lines of these Marines at one time. We'll see how many kills he's able to rack up in this first encounter. Looks like only 1. Oh, and he did pop one of his own force fields there. Is it going to matter? Looks like a snipe went down for some reason. He shot this pylon, but it is going to back off. He doesn't want to lose all those Marines. He probably was not expecting this Colossus out quite yet, so LzGaMeR is going to retreat back here. Look at just how many Marines he has here. 3 tabs worth. If I go to units, it'll actually tell me 50 Marines and 3 Ghosts against 2 Zealots, 1 Colossus, 12 Stalkers, and what is that, 5 Sentries? Okay. So whatever huge battle we're going to see here soon is going to be taking place probably on RoboFerret's side of the map, as LzGaMeR is walking his way along here. Going to lose that scouting Stalker that was parked at the Xel'Naga Tower. So Robo positioning himself again. LZ doing a quick scan there just to see where his units are positioned. Going to not press on, instead moving back to his base once again.